One question that I would like to ask them is that how do you use your profession, or how do you use, if at all, your art or your writing, music, whatever, to advocate climate action? That's one question I would love to ask. And the other is, if not, like, what is the challenge that you have faced so far? Because I'm sure you've had a feeling to convey messages. So if you haven't, what's the reason behind it?
I think it's all about climate change. We have to be good stewards of the earth. I look at our wild rice crops. At one time, they were abundant all along the waterways. And if you go to my reservation today and you stand there and you look over it, it's about as big as somebody's house. It's not very big. And that has happened because of colonization, encroachment, but mostly because of climate change. The water temperatures have changed, the water levels have changed. And, we stand to lose a good portion of our cultural history if we don't take care of the land. So everything that I'm working towards is to find ways to grow our foods and clean soil using traditional methods, using traditional fertilization methods that I'm learning about through the college on a reservation. Finding ways to take care of the earth so the earth can take care of us. Because, I mean, if you look right now, the American diets are the poorest in the world. And being a superpower of the world, you would think that we'd be healthier, and we're just not. Foods that we eat every day in this country are banned in other countries. I mean, toxic chemicals. Our whole food supply chain is not made up in with the health of individuals in mind, but the health of people's bank accounts. They have sacrificed the health of the American people to build multi-billion dollar corporations, and that's not right. It's trying to take a step away from that and teaching people that you can grow your own foods. You can nurture the earth. You can nurture and develop the relationship with those foods so that they can sustain your bodies and your families and your communities. And that's where I'm at. And that's what I'm trying to do. And it may be a small seed right now, but I hope that it grows into a bigger movement because, in Chicago here, we host the largest urban Indian population in the country. There's over 100,000 natives in the Chicagoland area, and if all of us could come together to build something beautiful for our community, that alone would reduce the impact on the climate. If more people got together and tried to recreate something that was never broken to begin with. I look at all these practices. The Menominee people alone were known as great gardeners. They found traditional garden beds on our reservation that were amazing. It's like, why are we not still doing these things? These are what sustained us. We shouldn't have people that go hungry. We shouldn't have people with all these rare diseases and autoimmune disorders from the foods that we eat. If we went back to the beginning, we could change things for ourselves, our communities, and our planet.